When music gets hard, come see Professor Lead You.
Hey guys, I'm Professor Lead Youth. I've been playing euphonium for about 6 years, and I'm currently a sophomore in college. To get to it, the basics of this video is to be showing you guys an easier way to learn your natural minor scales, as long as you already know the 12 major scales. It took me a long time to learn my 12 major scales, so once they told me in college that I needed to also learn the natural minor scales, I was like, oh man, this is going to take me forever. But I was able to break it down, find an easier way, and I want to show you guys the easier way today. So the gist of it, how it's going to work out, is you pick a major scale like B flat major. You start on B flat, you go up and down the scale 2 octave with an arpeggio if you want, like it doesn't matter. Then once you get down to the last note of the scale, which would then be B flat, you go down 2 whole steps. So for instance, you start at B flat, go down to A natural, and then go to G. And G is then the first note of B flat's relative natural minor, which is G natural minor. So then you start on G, you go up and down the natural minor scale. Again, you can do whatever arpeggios or 2 octaves, whatnot. And that's essentially the easier way to learn your natural minor scales. So that might have been a bit confusing, and I'll demonstrate here for you in a minute. But it's just all about you play your major scale, go down the 2 whole steps, and play the natural minor scale. The trick to playing natural minor scales, though, is to stay in the same key as the major scale. So when you go to play G natural minor, make sure you're still in the same key of B flat. We know the key of B flat is 2 flats. So G natural minor is essentially you're just playing 2 flats up and down the scale. So to make this easier, I'll just demonstrate it. Hopefully it'll be clearer for you. So now I'll just play B flat major up and down. Then you go down 2 whole steps. So you just go from B flat to A natural. And then to G. And then now I just play natural minor up and down, staying in the same key as B flat. It's as simple as that. I use the same key signature, just starting on a different note. And you can do that with any scale in the major range and then to find the natural minor of it. And then even for example, if you want to add an arpeggio on it, you can do the same thing. So again, I'll start on B flat, do the 2 whole step thing, and then go to G natural minor, and then I'll throw in the arpeggios. So, I hope the video was helpful. You can do the same thing, like I said, with the other scales. You start on E flat, go down the 2 whole steps after you play it, and then that takes you to C natural minor. Pretty basic. It's going to take some time to get used to. You feel free to write it out. That helps me sometimes. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I hope I was of some help to you guys.